I just found out that not all men get to experience a single mom.
So, what do you want us to experience from a single mom? Let's hear it.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It is a new day. We thank the good Lord it's a new day. Thank God it is a new day. So good to see you. Thanks for stopping by again. It's me again, WJ on our channel, One Life, Many Seasons. I got the story and I just thought, you know what? It's time to address this. This whole single mom stigma. I think everybody's been one ship and one size fits all, but that's not the case. But let's listen to what she's got to say. Let's listen to what Praise Goerge. Here's this guy, Praise Goerge, I believe that's his name. He's trying to tell men why you should not. But I don't totally agree. I have my own perspectives on this. But let's listen to what she has to say, what he has to say, and I'll put my own thoughts as well. Please drop your comments in the comment section below. And let's help each other out on this. Let's go.
Oh, hey, would you ever date a single mom? If not, what's the reason?
Would you ever date a single mom when you're not mad?
Why does he look so disgusted? He must have had a bad experience. I don't know. Because a lot of times people speak from their own personal experience. And that's why I have an issue when someone just generalizes. All men are bad. All women are bad. All single moms are bad. No, you can't say that. Maybe the ones you had an encounter with. So you should leave some room for other perspectives. But let's listen to what he's saying.
4 reasons why you should never date a single mom. 1, a single mom is more interested in herself than she is in you.
I disagree. Not all of them. Again, I believe is the ones he must have had an encounter with. Yes, you can meet the ones that are not that, selfless, so into themselves. But there are some that are actually really selfless, very mature. What he just explains is a sign of immaturity. Someone who doesn't know what they want other than me, myself, and I. But if you meet some other ones, they're quite mature. They understand what relationships, and you don't even understand the circumstance of why they became a single mom. Because in some instances, they're widows, right? The husband passed away. What is she supposed to do? And others are involved in other things like DV. Okay, so I don't totally agree. Not all of them. I disagree, Praise Goerge. I humbly disagree. Let's listen to his second point.
2, a single mom is more interested in the survival of her children than in building or maintaining a relationship with a man. 3.
Again, same perspective. If you meet someone, a single mom who's really mature and really wants a relationship the right way, for the right reasons, you're not going to have that. And you should, like the typical saying, you should observe people by their fruit. So at the end of the day, you can date them, go on dates with them, but you don't have to date them. Because again, for me, they're two different things. Like going on a date with someone and dating them are two different things. You can go on a date with anybody. But when you're dating someone, you're courting them, as far as I know. So if you're going to get to that point of just going on dates and then dating them, you should have done your homework to kind of study, is this the kind of person I really want to continue with, I want to build with? And if you haven't seen those signs, I blame it on you, sir. You got to own up to some of this because you got to be making your observations. Let's listen to his third point.
A single mom is more interested in her ex, who is the father of her child, than she will ever be interested in any man who wants to build a relationship with her. And 4.
Again, same perspective. If you've met a mature one, again, there are different circumstances for everybody. Are there people that exhibit what he's saying? Yes. But equally, there are others who don't. They are straightforward. They are mature. And again, like I just mentioned in the second point, in the dating phase, while you've been going on dates with them, before you extended it to actually dating and courting them, you should have observed that they're spending time with their ex, they're making room for their ex, and if that's a problem, you should make that known. Okay, there's a reason why they're an ex. Do not let your ex affect your next. So if you're in that type of situation, you should cut it off. That's my advice. You should never end up in that, to the point now that you're now blaming her for being in your life. You invited her into your life by going on dates and dating her. So it's really not her fault at that point. You should have done your homework to say, no, I'm not going to accept this, because no one forced you into it. So no, I don't, that's like a 50-50. You got to observe. You got to lay down the rules. You got to put your boundaries. If this is what you're going to do, hey, I can't have the ex coming into the house. I can't have, you don't have to. If she says, no, he's got to come into our house, then you could cut it off. No one is forcing you to do this. You got to be able to stand your ground. If you don't like it, make it known. Express it. Set the boundaries. You're going to need it for the rest of your life. You need those boundaries. So someone is still into their ex and all that. You got to do your homework and not allow that into your life. If that's an issue, state it. Let it be known. I can't have the ex in the situation. And if they must have their ex, you cut it off. They go their way, you go your way. Easy.
A single mom is more interested in money. Her survival and self-preservation, the preservation of her child, is more important to her than love. She has tried love before, and love failed her terribly. She is now in defensive mode. In fact, 90% of them are in revenge mode. Wow. So a single mother is only interested in self-preservation. She's looking for a man who will provide for her and provide for her child or children. Would you be interested in dating a single mother? No, don't do it. A single mother will only bring you problems and chaos. A single mother has shown you that her decision-making skills are bad, are horrible. She has terrible decision-making skills. She has failed. And the next failure will be you. Don't fall into that trap. Men, protect yourselves. You'll be fine.
All right, Praise George. So the last point was the single mother's coming for your money. That's a typical thing we'll see. Not even just single mothers. Women in general. That's what we hear. They're coming for the man's money. But again, for me, are these good points that he made? Yes. You got to be mindful. And same goes for the other side. When you flip the coin, flip the script. Same goes for what women, the type of men women should not date. But yeah, the money issue, it's always going to be there. Everybody's always going to think somebody else wants them for their money. Again, you got to do your homework. You got to do your homework. What he's saying here, those 4 points, do they apply? It applies to some people, obviously. But it also does not or do not apply to others. And I'm talking about those who are mature. So you got to treat every case differently. It cannot be a one size fits all. You got to know who you're dealing with, have conversations, observe, listen, and determine if that's what you want to do or not. Okay, we can't say all single mothers are that way. I disagree with that. All single fathers are that way. I disagree with that. All women are this way. I disagree with that. All men are this way. I disagree with that. You got to know who you're dealing with. Everybody is different. When John is dating Stacy, It's a totally different result when the same John is dating Elizabeth, because people are different. So you can't expect the same outcome from John dating Stacy with John dating Elizabeth. Thanks for stopping by. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll be coming back with more pieces. And you know how we like to close it out. We just like to remind ourselves that we always remember we got one life with many seasons. So let's make the best of it. God bless you, and I'll see you soon. You take care now. Happy Valentine's Day. Bye for now.